Joining us now, Senator Luther Strange, Republican from Alabama. Roll Tide. All right, Senator, did you get the memo about this 1 to 2 month time horizon for this health care bill?
I did not get the memo, but I appreciate the sense of urgency, and I especially appreciate the fact that the House passed the bill. Now it is over to us so we can get to work, and I promise we are doing that already.
How is the Senate going about this? Because we've heard that there are different versions floating around. Obviously, you have the different sort of individual ideologies, even within the Republican Party and the Senate itself. So how are you guys working behind the scenes that might be different than what we saw initially with the House on this?
Well, there's been a lot of work already that's gone forward based on the earlier proposals by the House and the various positions, as you referenced, that just different senators have. But what I've been encouraged with is kind of the methodical way we started yesterday in our conference talking about Medicaid. Some states expanded their programs, some didn't. How do we reconcile that? We also talked about how can we look at the House bill, go through that and look really line by line, what is it that we like and we can agree on, what is it we might be able to negotiate, and what are things that are non-starters so we can figure out how to be productive with our time. I don't know if the Speaker's maybe a little too optimistic about 1 to 2 months, but we're moving with deliberate speed. In the Senate, that's a little bit different than the House, as you know.
Just maybe a little bit of pressure on you guys. Here's the overwhelming thought, I think, out there, or conventional wisdom, if you will, that the Senate will get this done. But the bill that goes back to the House will be substantially more liberal, if you will, with respect to the one that they barely eked out. And this puts, perhaps it's going to put the Freedom Caucus back in a hot seat. Any sense that might be the case, or could it be different from that?
Well, from my perspective, I hope it won't be any more liberal than the House bill. I'd like to see power returned to the people who actually want to have a relationship with their physician, who actually want to pay affordable premiums and actually have coverage instead of just an insurance policy that does not equal coverage. There are a lot of things that can be done that are conservative solutions. That's where I'm coming from. But having said that, I recognize we have a difference in our caucus, and ultimately we have to find something we can all agree on, and that's what we're working on. And I promise you, we are working very diligently on that, because these are real-world problems, pre-existing conditions, real people who are affected by this. I think you alluded to the insurance markets changing, as Speaker did. That's got to be addressed, and sooner rather than later.
All right, one more for you, Senator. President Trump fires the FBI Director, James Comey, and, well, he tweeted out this morning, just one of his tweets, quote, "Comey lost the confidence of almost everyone in Washington, Republican and Democrat alike. When things calm down, they will be thanking me." Senator, your reaction?
Well, I have the utmost confidence in my friend and former colleague Jeff Sessions, who runs the Justice Department. Rod Rosenstein was confirmed by our Senate. I voted for him. Over 90 senators did. Bipartisan support. The FBI Director reports directly to Mr. Rosenstein. He obviously lost confidence, and that was his decision to make. I think now the main question will be, as far as I'm concerned, do we get a new FBI Director that has the utmost integrity and confidence of the American people? And I have a very high degree of confidence in the President selecting that person. I look forward to that selection.
Yeah, we all do, as a matter of fact. Senator, thank you for your time this morning.
Glad to be on. Thank you very much.